Greetings, world. 'Tis I, Andru, the bearded lady from the hairy Game Lords. And for Zatu Games, I'm going to review this Insider. It's small, but what's it like? Find out. Okay, let's go over to the table to find out how to play Insider.
There are 8 of these cards here. We're going to be playing for this demonstration a 4-player game. But there are 8 of these very nice, thick punchboard cards. Now what happens is these are dealt out face down and then secretly looked at by each player. The 5th one, or an additional one, when playing with less than 8 players, is placed here. Everybody looks at their cards secretly. And the master will reveal that they are the master. What the master does now is they take on the running of the game. So they tell everybody to close their eyes. And when everybody's eyes are closed, the master takes the top card from this deck and it has a list of different words that could be guessed. They choose the corresponding number with the back of the next card. So we've got a 2 here, and a 2 is chosen. So the word is candle. They place it like this on the table, and then they instruct everybody that they are closing their eyes. So the master is closing their eyes. Insider, you need to look at what the word is. The master counts down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it tells the insider to close their eyes. Now, at this point, anybody who is sat around the table who is the insider, they open their eyes and follow the direction of the master. Look at the card. They also know that the word is candle. Then directed to close their eyes again so that the master doesn't know who the insider is. What the master then does is he places the cards like so and places his MasterCard on top, covering the numbers. So remember, there is an additional card here face down. This could be the insider. No one knows. Well, this chap does, because they know that they are the insider. What the master does now is he takes the timer and places it like so, ticking down. Everybody around the table has that time to ask as many questions as they can to the master. Now, the master can only answer yes, no, or I don't know. And it is the insider's job to try and direct the questions so that the team reaches the answer of candle. Now, the insider cannot be obvious with this, because if they are found out to be the insider, they lose the game. If the insider does a poor job of directing the questions and nobody gets to the word candle before the time runs out, everybody loses the game. So, let's say that candle was found, the time is finished. Now it is for everybody to discuss around the table, including the master, because they don't know who the insider is, who everyone thinks the insider is from what questions were asked, who asked them, and how direct they were asked. If the majority choose a person who they think the insider is, and they are the insider, everybody else wins apart from the insider. If the insider is not found, they win the game. Sometimes in the after discussion, people could point to this card and say, we think this is the insider. If the majority point to it, then it's flipped over. If it is the insider, again, everybody wins. If it isn't the insider wins. That is how you play this very simple game, Insider.
So, that's how you play it. Dead easy to learn. Dead easy to teach. What did I think? Well, we loved it. I loved it. The Hairy Game Lords absolutely loved it. What a fun game this is. I love the way it is so compact that easily slips within one's pocket or handbag. And you can take that wherever you like and play it. Now, I do like Oink Games. Most of Oink Games that I have seen before all fit into these tiny boxes. But what I like about this one is it is a party game. It plays from 4 to 8 players. And what a fun game it is. The other night when we played this, we played it 6 times in a row because it was just so much fun. I like the way that all of the cards are dealt out. There becomes the person who's the master and they lead it through each time. I also like the way that whoever's the insider is a complete mystery to the master. Sometimes with sort of like werewolf games or mafia games, when you are the person who is effectively the master and leading it all through, sometimes it can feel a bit sad because you're not really in the game. With this, you're fully in the game. You don't know who the insider is, and so you are trying to work it out as much as anybody else is. Like that. I like the way the cards work. So you've got a whole pack of those cards with different categories on each. And when they're shuffled up, they will come out at different times. And I like the way that you choose the category dependent on the next card that's coming up. That number on the back of the next card indicates which category, which word you are going for. Really like that. Really like the cleverness of that. I think when you've played it over and over and over and over and over again, and you might get used to some of the cards, then you can just make up additional words. You've got all you need in terms of these fantastic thick boards that will work a treat, so you can just go from there. I like the timed element of the game. So those questions that are being fired to the master can only take place in a certain amount of time. That really puts on the pressure. It speeds up the game, meaning the game is quick, and so you could want to play it over and over again. Doesn't drag out the game at all, but it also puts the pressure on the insider to think, I need to be steering these questions so that the answer is found and so that I don't get found out. Really, really like that. And yeah, I like that whole kind of like deduction aspect of the game. Everybody is trying to work out who the insider is. The insider is trying to steer everybody to the right question or to the right answer without giving away who they are. Fantastic fun. And then at the end, when there's that kind of questioning going on, that voting of who it is, the insider has to remain in the zone, not breaking into a smile, not kind of giving away if they are the insider. So much fun in the different aspects of this game. Really simple to play and loads of fun. Like I say, we've played this over and over again and we will continue to play this. It's a lot of fun. I fully recommend getting this game. Head over to Zatu Games. Get involved. It is awesome. A great little party game for well under £20. Fantastic. Oh yeah, and don't forget, use the discount code HairyGameLord5, all one word, all lowercase, and you will get 5% off your order. Nice!